that's gonna be speaking today, you're gonna be giving,
Oh, Mr. Snyder,
yeah, okay.
yeah, I have, my clients are.
Okay, every one of them that's gonna be speaking, if you would, could you please stand up? We'll get you to, I need to swear you in this morning.
Yeah, go ahead, you stand. You're okay, Mr. Yeah, just go ahead. Yes, sir.
You raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay. All right, you may be seated. All right. Both parties ready for court today. Mr. McDonald, are you ready for court as well? All right, if you're ready for court, Mr. Butler, you may begin your case.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess I'll start with the airship.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me call Linda Kelly as a witness. You want us to just stand?
Yeah, you can just stand, or she can pull a chair and sit right there beside it, or whatever.
Okay. So everyone just stay right here. All right. Could you state your name for the record, please?
Linda Kellum.
And Ms. Kellum, you were familiar with Calvin Wayne Wallet, is that correct?
I am.
And how were you familiar with Mr. Wallet?
His mother is my first cousin, so Mr. Wallace would be my second.
And you knew Mr. Wallet for how many years?
Entire life.
Okay. And you're well acquainted with the family history of Mr. Wall, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
And you're aware that he died on February 16th in Colorado at the age of 47, is that
Yes,
correct?
I am. Yes.
And to the best of your knowledge, he died without a will, is that correct?
Yes.
And he was married at the time of his death to Jessica Wallet, is that correct?
Right.
And they were married in 2009, is that correct?
Yes.
And is it also true that the reason that Mr. Wallet passed away was that he and Jessica were in a automobile accident in Colorado, is that correct? And that Mr. Wallet passed away first, and then several hours later, it's our understanding that Mrs. Wallet passed away.
Right.
All right. And that the two of them had no children born to or actually adopted by them, is that correct? And they had no other children between the two of them prior marriages. And Mr. Wallet is survived by his parents, Ruby Lee Wallet, his mom, and Charles Wayne Wallet, is that correct? And you have no interest in this estate, no financial interest in this estate, correct? You're not being paid to be here today. And you are not disqualified, you've never been convicted of a felony, is that correct?
No.
I'll pass it on this.
Just for the court's record, I called you Mr. Butler, excuse me, Mr. Snyder.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Snyder. Mr. McDonald, your witness.
I'll try not to cover the ground so you cover. In order to be a witness, you have certain qualifications. I'm just going to run through those real quick. You're at least the age of 18, is that correct?
I'm sorry.
You're at least the age of 18, is that correct? Has any doctor or judge ever found you to be mentally incompetent or unable to handle your own affairs?
No.
The relationship that Calvin and Jessica had with you, correct?
Correct.
And your relationship to them is equally as close, correct?
Yes.
Many opportunities to sit and break bread and do different activities, family type things, tight group, right?
Right.
Do you feel then, if there had been any kind of love children or skeletons in the closet, heirs that we wouldn't know about, would you have known if there's such a person?
I would.
And was there such a person?
No.
So there's no other children born to or adopted, or no children born to or adopted by Jessica in Calvin, correct?
Correct.
That is all my questions. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you get her to sign this, please?
Oh, you don't put it there. No. Sure.
Sir.
Thank you.
All right,
Did Ms. Keller be excused?
yes,
Okay.
maybe she's your next witness.
Yes. Ms. Pinkerton? Could you state your name for the record, please? And Ms. Pinkerton, you're here, you understand we're here for the estate of Calvin Waller, is that correct? And did you know Calvin Waller?
Yes.
And how well did you know Calvin Waller?
I would say from teenagers up, really good.
Okay,
But my aunt and uncle were his parents' best friends, so basically since my birth, I've been.
no, all your life, okay, so, and, you understand that he died on February 16, 2023 in Colorado, at the age of 47, is that correct? And you're also aware that he was married, oh, it's your understanding that he died without a will, is that correct? And he was married at the time of his death to Jessica, is that correct? And they were married in 2009, and that was his only marriage, is that correct? And as a result of an automobile accident, where they both passed away, basically in the same accident, is that correct? It's our understanding that Calvin passed away first, but that within hours or so, Jessica also passed away, is that correct? Is your understanding? And that the two of them were married at the time of his death, and they had no children born to or adopted by them, is that correct? And they had no other children outside of the marriage, either prior to or anything outside the marriage, is that correct? And Calvin is survived by his parents, Ruby Lee Wallet, his mom, and Charles Wayne Wallet, is that correct? And they're both here in the courtroom, is that correct? All right, and you're not being paid to be here today, you don't have any interest in this estate, is that correct? And you've never actually been convicted of a felony, is that correct? All right, and I think that's all the questions that I have. I'll pass the witness.
Your witness.
He covered most of the ground, makes it easy for me. You're at least the age of 18, correct?
Yes.
The relationship you had with Calvin, is that one that was close enough that if there had been some other children, love child, whatever, you've heard about it, right? You never heard any such thing. And you're confident in telling this court that Calvin had no children that were born to him or adopted by him, correct? I've heard the term a couple of different times that Jessica died several hours after Calvin. Was it within a 24-hour period? Yeah, why do you handle it? You didn't get anything coming except for you filmed it and done by that, correct? All right, that's all my questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You may be excused. Your next witness?
Yes, Ms. Ruby Wallet. Could you state your name for the record, please?
Ruby Wallet.
And Ms. Wallet, we're here on behalf of for your son's estate, Calvin Wayne Wallet, is that correct? All right, let me ask you some questions. Mr. Wallet was your son, is that correct? All right, and it's your understanding that he died without a will, is that correct? There was some talk about a will, but nobody could find anything. Okay, and you understand that he died on February 16, 2023 in Colorado, is that correct? And he was 47 at the time of his death, is that correct? And at the time of his death, he did live in Tyler County and had his fixed place of residence in Tyler County, is that correct? And there is a need for the administration of this estate because there's some effects, some personal items, and there's also a lawsuit that is probably going to be filed, is that correct? As a result of his death.
I'm not sure.
Okay, is there a need for there's a need for administering this estate, to get the estate over? Okay. And you heard the testimony from the two witnesses. Is it also your testimony that your son and Jessica were married, is that correct? And that was his only marriage, is that correct? And they were married at the time of their death, is that correct? And that as a result of a car accident, Calvin died first, it's our understanding, and that Jessica died sometime later in the day, sometime hours later. Okay, and, they had no children born to or officially adopted by them, is that correct?
Correct.
And they had no children outside of the marriage or anything like that, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and, he's survived by you and your husband, his father, Charles Wayne Wallen, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. You're asking the court to appoint you as the administrator of this estate, is that correct?
Yes, I believe it's correct.
All right, and you're not disqualified, and you've never been convicted of a felony, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. I think that's all the questions that I have. I'll pass the witness.
Calvin had been a resident of Power County for at least 6 months at the time of this death, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And there was some discussion that maybe there was a will, but no will was ever found, is that right? So did the family make a diligent search to try to find one?
Yes, sir.
It just was looked high, looked low, there wasn't anything anywhere.
No worries.
Are you at least the age of 18?
Yes, sir.
Has any doctor or judge ever found you to be mentally incompetent or unable to handle your own affairs?
No, sir.
Ma'am, I'll offer my condolences on your loss.
Thank you.
A child and a loved in-law, it's tough. I'm so sorry. All the questions I have.
All right, I have a question. Ms. Wallet, didn't the Calvin was thinking about adopting children, wasn't they?
They was in the process trying.
Trying, I remember, I just wanted you to know, I got to know Calvin and his wife, when he was running for school board and different things, so I got to know him. He's a very wonderful young man, and I just wanted to tell you our condolences to you and your family.
There was, we looked at all that because there was a young child living with them at the time that everybody looked at.
Yeah.
We kind of looked at adoption by stopping, but we saw that it didn't really.
Yeah.
It didn't fit.
I just wanted to ask because I knew at one time they were talking to me and they was telling me about adopting a child, so.
Okay.
But none have been adopted.
No,
None have
no,
been adopted, and it's my understanding, I've talked to the attorney for the Jessica estate, and they feel the same. Everybody feels the same. Child life is grandfather.
That's all you have. Do you have anything else, Mr. McDonald?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, if you don't have anything else, we'll make an order and judgment declaring heirship on this day, for the estate of Mr. Calvin Wade Wallet, where Miss Ruby Lee Wallet is the applicant. It appears in the court. We make her, administrator over the estate.
That independent administration.
Independent, yeah. Mr. Wallace signed the waiver.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's the, what day? It's the sixth.
Oh, yeah. Jordan.
Yes, sir, the sixth. Once he signs it.
Sure. Thanks.
All right,
And she'll sign the oath and she'll sign the order.
okay.
That one too.
Yeah, how much, how many letters do you need?
I'm gonna say 5.
500?
Yeah.
Look over, make sure you're right.
Okay. Was that right, 5?
I did 5 because most attorneys
Okay,
have 5 just in
good.
case.
Okay.
Then you'll just have to pay the $10, but look and make sure
Okay.
you're correct.
I will.
Judge, on his heirship determination order, was it listed how much the red line was on there?
Does it show how much?
I didn't put it in there, and then I just said it was.
So 50%.
It's gonna be 500.
Okay, we'll take care of it.
Oh, their attorney has a lot of notes.
Well, I'm gonna put it right here,
That's
just at the
fine.
bottom.
Your Honor, if you need a signature, I can sign it. Right, you got my address.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. That's fine, that's good.
Okay. And you're welcome to take on review day.
Okay. We would go in there and pay $10 or.
Yeah, or I
mail it in.
I can send you a bill for it, whichever you prefer.
Okay. You said they go for it?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Be sure I spell your name right. Or have it down by now. And then Tim, if you'll sign right on here, underneath it, mine's right above it, so. Just sign right
Where the X is?
where the X is, right there. Oh. Worked out better anyway, then we get Mr. Butler on both of his in a row. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, God,
Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Wallet, God bless y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You know. You know, when you.
Where do you want it? Just still on.
Huh?
Still on.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Judge, Brad is agreeable with me that I do not have a dog in the fight dog, and this fraudulent will be challenging, and they need to get kicked upstairs.
Okay. Yes, I understand. All right. I have a couple online ones and then I'll be right with y'all, okay? All right, Miss Margaret Waldron. Is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead in the middle. Yeah, Gary Butler. And then, that's all I see is Gary Butler on there, but I don't see there. Is there a Waldrop? You see a Waldrop? Connie Myers, I don't know.
I don't know if it's his secretary or.
Just put Gary on there and then we can find out and see.
Should have a Gore and should have 1 and 3 next.
This is Gore.
This one's Gore next. That's the one we're doing after this Walter.
Okay. I'm just wondering if like the name of someone.
Good
All right,
morning.
Mr. Butler, can you hear me?
I can. I've got Mr. Waldrop here on the camera, but I'm on the other side behind him.
Okay, all right, Mr. Butler, that's fine. So you have your other client also?
I do. I
9:30
do.
in there? Okay,
Ms. Gore. Yes.
okay, all right, all right. Well, my name's Milton Powers. We are sitting in probate court today in the matters of probate in the estate of Miss Margaret Izane Waldrop. And I am the Tyler County Judge and authority of these cases. All right. Is anyone going to be speaking? Is your client here going to be speaking today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what's his first name?
Harvey Charlton Waldrop Jr.
Okay, okay. Okay, all right, all right. Hey, if you would you raise your right hand for me, sir? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. All right, Mr. Butler, if you're ready for court, we can move forward this morning with your case.
Okay. Your Honor, we're offering the will of Margaret Izane Waldrop as a minimum of title. And I've got her son, who was named the executor, Harvey Charlton Waldrop Jr. Here. Is that your name, Harvey Charlton Waldrop Jr.?
Yes, it is.
Margaret Azine Waldrop was your mother. She died October 22nd, 2022, down in Lake Jackson.
That's true.
She had a residence up here in Tyler County. Is that right?
True, Fred.
And there's an estate of more than 5,000. She never received any Medicaid benefits.
No.
Left a valid will dated March 22nd, 2009 that was never revoked. It was witnessed by myself and Stuart, and it named you as an independent executor. Is that right? What named your father as independent executor?
Right.
Named you and Jimmy as co-executors. Jimmy Waldrop is dead.
Right.
There were no children born or adopted after the will was signed, nor were there any marriages and divorces, and everything is left to the children and none to a government, charity, or state agency. Is that right?
That's correct.
And there are no debts of this estate.
No.
Your Honor, that's all we have. Would ask it be entered as a muniment. I think the documents are on file with the court, and we just need to get an order.
I'm just gonna ask a couple of questions here with your will, if I can. Can you see this here? Let me see. Can you
Yes.
see that on there? Is that your mother's signature? Can you see it there? Close
Oh, my
enough?
mother's? Yes. Margaret Azine, Waldrop, yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
She wanted, some places she always wanted to put that Walters in there.
Yes, all right. Well, that's where I was looking at it and seeing the Walters, and I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
that was your mother's signature. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything else at this time. The court will grant the application to probate the will as meaning of title at this time, okay? And
Thank you.
I'm signing the order right as we speak. No, it was.
And Your Honor, if the clerk is there with you, we're going to need 3 certified copies of the will and order,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
She's sitting right beside me. She heard you. Yes, sir.
And sir, are you gonna need these certified mailed, or do you wanna pick them up?
Probably pick them up. When will they be ready?
As soon as court is over today, I'll have them ready for you, probably around noon or 1 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
Ran out there. I'm gonna sign right underneath again.
We will have we'll have somebody, if not them, pick them up and take care of that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I think we're coming to Woodville in a little bit anyway.
All right.
We show our last court around noon. As soon as it's over with, I'll go make certified copies.
Okay. Okay. They're up from down in the Texas City area. So
Okay.
if we could get that, that'd be good.
All right.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Are you ready for your next case?
If you'll give me a moment to get her in, I'll
Get
be.
us out.
Yeah. You have a blessed day, sir. God bless you.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
You know what the clerk's office is up there.
Yeah, we're going anyway, I think.
It's in the JB Best building
Across the road.
across the street there.
Street. Oh, like, oh.
All the old timers always describing this in the JB Best building. As a kid, that's all we ever knew.
I miss it. I miss
I
the
do
blue
too.
jeans.
They did everything from cowboy boots to blue jeans and Levi's and everything. Yeah, get you a tub, rent your tubs there. from high school, I guarantee you.
Next one.
I did my weddings too. Well, my wedding, not weddings. I better get
See
that
you
right.
first wife.
Yeah. Carol be jumping on me. Her name, Donna Sue. Okay. She may be.
I've been trying to do this, but we weren't looking. Been a long time.
Do you have any kind of witnesses or something that's gonna be coming Zoom? Brad? Do you? Yeah, do you have any going to do Zoom? Do you have a Connie? What's her name? Connie Myers. We was just wondering if she's in the waiting room. I was just wondering. I just didn't know. Is he ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Butler.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Take care of business.
All right. Oh, my name is Milton Powers. I'm the Tyler County Judge. We're sitting in the application for probate of a will and muniment of title here in probate court today. We call case number PR -09996 in the estate of Elwood Cleo Gore. And looks like we have Miss Donna Sue Fowler Gore. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Gore, could you raise your right hand for me, please? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. All right, Mr. Butler, you may move forward with your case.
And speak up now. You're Donna Sue Fowler Gore,
Yes, sir.
and you're married, were married to Elwood Cleo Gore.
Yes, sir.
He passed away May 20th of this year over in Fred. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And he was 72 at the time. Courts got venued because y'all lived in Tyler County.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And he left an estate in excess of $5,000. He never applied for nor received any Medicaid benefits.
No, sir.
And he left a will dated November the 8th of 2013. That will's witnessed by myself and my son Stuart, who's a lawyer here. It names you to be the independent executor. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
There were no children born or adopted after that will was signed.
No, sir.
There was no marriage, marriage or divorce, other than the marriage that you all had.
That's right.
After that will was signed, and he did not leave anything to a state governmental agency or charity.
That's right.
There are no debts of this estate that are unsecured or that you haven't assumed.
That's right.
Okay, so Your Honor, that's all we have. And we'd ask that this be entered as a muniment.
Okay. We need the oaths of the daughters, Amber and
Oh,
Ann.
no.
No, was
She
it?
was wanting to be present today, so that might be her in the waiting.
Oh, that was her that was wanting to be present.
Do you have an Amber in the waiting area? Because she's. Okay.
Do you know anyone by the name of Connie Myers?
No, sir.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, that's not
Okay, so
there.
she just didn't show up.
So she didn't show up. Was your daughters wanting to be there, Amber, Gore, and that they had requested that they be at the hearing, but it's what it said in our paperwork anyway.
Amber Gore's here.
Oh, okay, she is.
Your Honor, she's.
Okay, well, I just wanted to,
Move
we wanted to
on.
be for sure, because, okay, all right, thank you.
You can say.
If you would, can you see this? Is this your husband's signature?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, I don't have anything else at this time, Mr. Butler. I do. Ms. Donna Sue Fowler will be the applicant here today, and we rule in favor for amendment of title. How many copies would you need today?
We'll need 2, if you will, please.
Two. Okay.
Need them mailed or picked up
Mailed.
to your office?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
We was just making sure that she was able to be at court because we didn't see her anywhere, so we was making sure. All right. Mr. Butler, do you have anything else for the court today?
No, Your Honor, I think I've wiped the plate clean. That was
All
the
right.
last sop in the syrup I had.
Well, I sure appreciate it, Mr. Butler. God bless y'all, and y'all have a blessed day.
Same to you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Your Honor.
Yes. Who's it? We can just to see what case she's
Okay.
with, and then I'll go into Mr.
So they did an amendment, but all they were amending was the date and this address here. So it wasn't, no need to issue further citations.
And this is on this one?
Yes,
in this
sir.
case. Okay.
So they do have an amendment in there, but all they were amending would be 2 items.
Okay. Okay, can I talk to him now? What's your name? Miss Myers.
Yes. Can you hear me?
What court case are you here for today?
I am here for my father's William Hodgkins. I am quite early. I just wanted to make sure I could sign in okay.
Okay, yes, ma'am. But we'll be just a few more minutes.
Okay,
We
that
got a
is
few
fine.
cases ahead. We just wanted to check, make sure you wasn't with one of the cases that we had going on right now.
No, nope. I will leave. I am in and out of clients myself, so I wanted to make sure I could move along and get in.
Okay.
So can I leave you up and you'll just contact? Should I sign back in? What is the best for you?
You can leave it up if you want to,
Okay.
just leave it up. We got it probably another 30, 45 minutes and we'll be done.
Okay, very good. I
All
will
right.
leave it on to make sure I can still be there. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you very much. All right.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, or see you in a few.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Mr. Elrod, your cases, your first case is Miss Marie Wisenhant.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and who's gonna be speaking today?
Thomas Brown.
Okay, Mr. Graham. All right, Mr. Graham, would you raise your right hand, please? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. Mr. Elrod, you're here today just for an application to probate the will as muniment of title, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And then you have a couple of amendments that was asked for in here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just correcting some details in our application.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything, anybody else gonna speak is the only, okay. All right, if that time, well, you can move forward with your case.
All right.
Oh, let me go ahead. I want to call the case. I'm sorry. Case number, we call case number PR-110 in the estate of Miss Marie Wisenhant. My name is Milton Powers. I'm the Tyler County Judge sitting in probate court. Now you may move forward. Thank you.
Mr. Graham, Miss Murders Wiz, and there's, okay, it's actually pronounced Wisenhant, okay. I know there's a couple different variations of that, but that was your mother, correct? Okay. Is it true that she died on or about May 14th of this year? Okay. At the time of her death, she was a resident of Tyler County, correct? Now, death certificate incorrectly put Hardin County. That's correct.
Yeah, the Hardin County, the rail route runs up into Spring.
Okay, but she paid her taxes and everything like that in Tyler County, and it's physically located in Tyler County. Okay. We have a document that you signed a document for us stating that, correct? Okay. To the best of your knowledge, your mother did have a will. Okay. I'm going to show you a copy of what
the judge has before him and ask you if you recognize this to be your mother's last will and testament.
Yes, it is.
Okay? I'll flip a little further back here. Do you see what you recognize to be your mother's signature on this document?
Yes, sir, it is.
Do you recognize that as her
Yes,
signature?
sir.
Okay.
Okay.
To your knowledge, did she ever tell anybody that she was revoking her will or she didn't want that to be her will anymore? To your knowledge, she never replaced that with another will?
No.
She never made an amendment or what we call a codicil to that will?
No.
Okay. After this will was created, did she get married?
No.
Okay. Was any child born or adopted to her after this will? Okay. So the only thing that needs to be taken care of here is to transfer some real property. And she didn't have any debts owed to anybody. All right. Your Honor, I believe that's all we have.
Okay. Well, the court does take notice of the amended application for the probate of the will and takes notice of that, and we will move forward with the meaning of title today on behalf here of Mr. Thomas Lee Graham. Did you bring an order with you?
I was looking through my file, it must still be over at the
Okay.
office.
Okay.
I have all the documents for him to sign. Do you want
Okay.
me to
Yes.
do it here?
You
Yes.
can sit here and I can sign because
Okay.
they're, get those in the file.
Few documents, I just have to get you to sign right here.
How many are you gonna need as far as letters?
Certified copies.
Two copies, yeah. Let's see, three.
I
Okay.
have a sister.
Okay.
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 All right. This first one, I know you signed this before, but we'll sign it again here for, this is just the affidavit stating that the residence was incorrect. This next document is, it's basically what I just testified, it's just the facts regarding.
I think you've already got, let me see. Sure, see if you have approved. No, that's another file, sorry.
David, you can come on in and sit down back there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
May they be,
You may be excused, yes. Hey, God bless you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Brad, can I holler at you just a second? over here?
Court should be over with at noon. Mr. Brad, do you want me to bring those CC copies to you, or do you want your client to do it in the office?
Have a good sake. If not, you know, just put them up in my office or I can mail them to you. Whatever works.
Whatever you do.
So what time do you think you'll have them?
Right after court, I'm gonna go start making copies.
Hang around for hours and should have.
Court should be over with at noon. You might want to take her out for a big steak dinner, or.
We have ages.
Yeah.
Take it in the house.
That's up to you, because right after court, it doesn't take long to be the copy and certify. And then I'll just send you the bill.
Sure.
Oh my God, that's amazing, 40 years together.
I'm good.
Oh my God. And your baby's all grown up, you know, you got babies. Oh, you got me, I only had 6, so. For a long time, so you still look the same. So, see you later. Congratulations on celebrating that many years. Woo. It almost made it to the golden years.
Y'all have a good day.
Hey, Mr. David, how are you?
I'm here.
That's good.
Live on,
Huh?
we're live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube. I don't know YouTube. But I'm not against it, so go ahead.
So it'll be a few minutes. Are we early right now?
That's it.
Okay, all right. We'll wait on him and see if he comes in. Sonic just opened up so he get his roof. I think. He knows it. Can we mute that? Because we're gonna be a few minutes. Huh? That's it, okay.
personal property firefighters can do it now. But we have to have a plan first.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna let her in, the Connie Myers.
Maybe you're too happy when the mayor's an attorney.
I know, everything, all these hats.
So we need to do this too. Let's talk to Brian about it.
Hello?
Miss Myers?
Yes,
All right, can you hear me good then? All right.
yes, I can.
All right, well, my name is Milton Powers. I'm the Tyler County Judge. We are sitting in probate court today. We call case number PR-10008 in the estate of William Edward Hodgkins. And this is an application for a probate of will as muniment of title. Is she not on? Oh, you don't have a video? Okay. All right. And we have Miss Amy with us today. As we move forward, there you are. All right, there's your video.
I figured out my video.
All right. Could you raise your right hand for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for court today?
I am ready for court, and I'm so glad that Miss Connie we're here, Miss Connie, can you believe it?
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, it's been a nightmare for this poor lady.
Okay. All right. Well, we will move forward with the case at this time. Ms. Bathwood, you may move forward with your case.
Miss Connie, will you please state your name for the court?
Constance Myers.
And you are here regarding the estate of William Edward Hodgkins, is that correct?
Correct.
And here we go, sorry. And you are listed as the executor in his will, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, he died on January 23rd, 2023 in Jefferson County, but he lived in Tyler County at the time, is that correct?
Correct.
And he was 85 years old at the time of his death?
Correct.
And at the time of his death, he did own some real property, and he owned other, and that's why we're here, is because you need to take care of that real property ASAP, right?
Yes, everybody is waiting for the to get this done so I can get the property and his income taxes filed and all of that.
And the will that he had, it was dated May 21st, 2002, and it was never revoked. Is that correct?
Correct.
And he was not married at the time, and he had no other children that was born or adopted after that time. Is that correct?
Correct.
And after his will was dated, he didn't have any extra wives, did he?
No.
Okay.
Now he is a widow.
Yes. But he didn't, there's no wife out there that you know about, correct?
Correct.
All right. Additionally, he had no debts against his estate. He didn't owe anybody any money. He was one of those good guys, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you are asking this to be a muniment of title based on the fact that he didn't have any debts. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, you are totally able to be the executor of this estate because you have not committed any crimes of moral turpitude. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, you said correct. That's lying, cheating, misdemeanor, spitting on the sidewalk, anything of that nature, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Don't think I ever spit on the sidewalk.
No, it's a crime. You would be surprised. And it is a crime of moral turpitude.
Yeah.
Bad people spit on the sidewalk. So, you know, it's not just a silly, it's there, but that's the great state of Texas. And so you're asking that this is admitted, you're asking that it's admitted as a muniment. You believe that his will is valid, and that's all that you have to offer. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Now, the judge is going to show you a copy of his signature. Do you identify that as his signature?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
That's all we have, Your Honor.
All right. Well, the motion of the court today is to admit this will in as a muniment of title. And Miss Constantine, how do you say it?
Constance.
Constance Susan Myers will be the executor of the will. How many copies are you gonna need, Mr. Buffalo?
3.
3 copies.
And because she is a resident outside of the state, I am the resident agent.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and put those in your folder on the counter,
Okay,
and I'll just put a bill in with it.
all right, I'll take care of that. And so I should have that for you by the end of today.
Oh, awesome. We have
All
been
right.
waiting. Thank you so much.
Miss Myers, God bless you, and y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Amy, as soon as court's over with, I'll make these, put them in your envelope on the.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Video here. All right. My name is Milton Powers. I'm the Tyler County Judge sitting in probate court today in the estate of Miss Elizabeth E. Tesson. Is that correct? Tesson. Okay. All right. And this is an application for probate of a holographic will as amendment of title. Are both of them going to speak today?
Yes, John.
All right. If y'all would, could you please raise your right hands for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Okay. All right. Ms. Bathwood, when you are ready, you can move forward with your case.
I am ready. Sharon, could you please state your name? Sharon E. Lancaster. And we're here with your mother, is that correct? Is Elizabeth Tesson? Okay. And she died November 25th, 2019, is that correct? Correct. She was a resident of Tyler County, is that correct? And in doing the math, we actually filed this right within that 4-year period of time, is that correct? Correct. And at the time of her death, there was property, and it's a little bit different in that it was mineral rights, is that correct? Yes. And she wanted you to have the mineral rights and everything else has been dispersed to hers, is that correct? Correct. And well, I don't know about all the mineral rights, she just, back in 13, she asked me, what do you want when I go? And I said, I want you to own that. And she said, okay, it's gonna be yours. Okay, and she wrote that down, is that correct? Yes, she did. And she wrote that down in her handwriting. And we're gonna ask you to identify that in just a moment, but that was dated February 10th, 2017, is that correct? And surprised that just that can be a will in the state of Texas. You understand that? And it did not name an executor, but you were closely related. Yes. And do you have any brothers or sisters? I have 4 brothers. Okay, are they still with us? Oh. And have there been any concerns regarding your being the executor to this? In fact, it's only for the disbursement of one thing that she owns, and she owns nothing else. Is that all right? And at this time, she didn't have any children after the 2017 will, and she didn't get married after the 2017. Is that correct? And she didn't know anybody. You're a good person. Yeah, sure, I am. Okay. And there's nothing in the code that says that you can't be the executor. You're not been committed as any felonies, any misdemeanors, anything of that nature. Is that correct? And you don't have a bad reputation in town, do you? You've had some of my kids. Yes. A long, long time ago. We won't get into that, but anyhow, so that's all we have, Your Honor. I'd ask that she be able to approach to identify the.
Yes, if you would. Is this your mother's handwriting?
Yes,
And this is her signature,
yes.
all right?
And I have another witness to that.
All right, you can go ahead and look too and just see.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Okay, all right.
I appreciate it.
I guarantee I do. Thank you very much.
So easy for them to say, oh,
Yeah.
That'd be
All right.
nice.
Do you have any questions you want to ask him at this time?
yeah. I do not.
Okay, all right. There's no questions you ask. My only question, your brother who is not represented today, and he is okay with this.
Yes, he's already signed papers releasing his rights to it.
Did he sign a waiver?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I didn't see, is there a waiver in here?
Waiver,
But do we have one on
Not on
file?
file, no, sir.
I'll make sure that that.
Okay, but before I sign the order completely in,
Yes,
I
yes.
just need to see that waiver that your brother had signed, okay? Yeah, if you can get that waiver that he signed, I would appreciate that. That would help me. All right, that'd help me before I can go into my order. And all your other brothers have passed and
Yes.
went on, okay.
I just have one left.
All right,
And she had one of my very, very first foster children.
okay.
Who has since been adopted. And it's just a fabulous young man that when I see him, he's almost 17. He's 16.
I'm not sure exactly what his name age is.
Yeah. No, it was.
I got him at 4 months.
Yeah.
It was another suicide behind closed.
Oh, yes, that's been several years back. Yeah,
16.
yeah,
Yeah, and she was holding him at the time.
Yeah.
He was in a carrier and dropped the carrier.
yeah, that's been long. That's when I first become a justice of the peace. I remember that. Do remember that, yeah. Well, everything else looks okay. As long as I see that waiver, we will move forward with a court order today to make you executor of the will and accept this order admitting this holographic will into as a good will into court. Wait on him. Now, is your mother, was she from Tyler County for a while? Did she live
Yes,
here?
she was born.
Born here, okay.
Yes, she was 94.
So it's Tesson with a little accent.
That's my stepdad.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That was your step. What was your
He
mama's?
was from San Antonio.
Okay, what was your mom's maiden name like?
Collier.
Collier, okay, okay. Yeah, was she kin to most all the Colliers right here?
There's a whole bunch of Colliers
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
They're all intermingled.
Oh, yeah.
Now the other, they're all
Mhm.
put together.
Yeah, there's Colliers was one of the big ones that was here in Tyler County, one of the
I
first
saw
ones in
some
Tyler
under
County.
something under your green folder, like a death certificate that way the judge can just glance at it. So I didn't have one in the file. Yeah, just let the judge glance at it to. prove this.
Did she have one?
That's the death certificate.
Oh, okay.
Just proving it. I didn't have one underneath.
Yeah, that's the number one thing is in order to do probate, you gotta prove it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that they are,
yeah,
yeah.
And usually I have it in the front, but I didn't get it in file, but that's okay.
And people think it's silly when I tell them, when I do a will, this is only good if you're dead.
Yeah.
It can change at any time.
Anytime, that's right.
Unless you're not competent. And folks don't think of it that way,
No.
but it's. Oh, wait a sec.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
It's just a waiver that he is signing.
Well, and it's a little bit different, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
We got a document just on mineral rights, just claiming that is what you did.
She just had a brother pass away and he'd signed all those too.
Yeah.
He's the one that found all this stuff at the top.
Pamela Horton.
Kendall, Ken. It's Kendall, that's my mother.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit different. It's a quick claim deed where he releases all interest. And
That's all I need,
yeah,
because that's the only property,
I know, that's what I.
that's the only property that's being disputed anyway, isn't it?
They probably did that for the oil companies to go ahead and get that.
Right. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
That's-
that is. Now the oil companies probably just need proof she has rights.
Okay, now I need this in the file.
yes.
Okay, so let me just write down the volume pages recorded here, and, this is kind of recent in 21. So I'm gonna put that volume, she can have this back and I'll copy it out of our system.
We introduced that as our exhibit A.
Okay, well, I will take it, and that is all I needed to grant this motion and move forward today.
Judge, it's okay with you, I'm gonna give her a copy back to her file, and then I've got a copy to make copy of it in the file.
Okay. All right.
No, you brought me everything, but because it was labeled something different, it just kind of didn't resonate with me, so I apologize. And if we could have 3 copies.
Yes, ma'am, and they'll be in your file on the front counter as soon as I get through the court.
Okay.
Oh, this is hers. Thank you very much. Y'all have a blessed day. Yes,
That's all that we have. I can be excused.
you are excused today. Thank you.
He's going to go have lunch and dinner.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll see y'all later.
Y'all have a blessed day, and God bless you, ma'am. God bless you, sir. Oh, I'll try.
Tell your, famous secretary over there that's working so hard on probate now, that these will be on your file.
Bless her heart.
She's trying so hard, she's doing
It's
good.
like, hey, I want you to learn how to do this.
Well, she's doing good.
She's a big girl. Door open or shut?
Judge, open her.
No, you leave it open. That's fine. Thank you. You say we would not pay the trouble. I got a calculator right there on you.
On my phone.
Yep.
1672.40. $1,672.40 times 26. What is that?
43,82, or 43,482.
Okay, 40. Yeah, all right. All right. Let's call real quick.
So this next one, they have sent the proof of death and other facts here,
Okay.
but then they'll have to get me the oath that they sign after you sign the order.
99% of the time, like on that last one, I need them to be sure that they sign some kind of waiver.
That makes sense.
You know,
Most of them have
that,
it
yeah,
just to be,
that he is not contesting this
yeah.
for her being the executor or anything else.
And I didn't look for that because minimum titles
Yeah.
usually doesn't have those.
No, they
attached
usually
with them.
don't.
So. But that, middle baby did was. I'm thinking they did the mineral deed over there like that for one oil company, but another oil company wouldn't take it until they had this, the state handle.
We don't have, nobody in right now.
No, not unless you want to call.
Let me run down here to, Leanne's office. She needs to
Okay,
sign.
I'm on.
Wait.
No.
No, she left,
All right, you there? Oh, hold on. You there? Can you hear me? You need to unmute. You got it muted.
How about now? How's that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing good. My name is Milton Powers. I'm the Tyler County Judge. I'm sitting in probate matters here in Tyler County today. We call case number PR-109 in the estate of Randolph Andrew. Is it Borderline?
Borderline?
Borderline, okay.
Yes, sir.
Borderline, all right. And Mr. Druitt, is it Mr. Druitt?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have Mr. Todd A. Borderline with you right there?
I do. He's right here.
All right, Mr. Todd, if you would raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right. And Mr. Druitt, are you ready for court today?
I am ready, Your Honor.
All right, well, you may move forward with your application for a probate for will of letters of testament.
All right,
Yes, sir.
all right. Your name is Todd A. Bordelon, is that correct?
Yes.
And we're here to probate the will of your dad, Randolph Andrew Bordelon. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay, I'm going to show you a document entitled Proof of Death and Other Facts and ask if you have read this and is everything true and correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go over a few of the matters listed in here. And then we're going to take a look at the will, all right? Mr. Bordelon died on May 17th, 2023 in Tyler County at the age of 88. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and here's a document here, Your Honor. This is
Yes,
a
sir.
copy of the one that the court has, and it purports to be the last will and testament of Randolph Andrew Bordelon.
Yes.
All right, and I'm going to show you the signature page. I'm going to ask you, do you recognize this as his will?
Yes, sir.
And as far as you know, he never revoked or amended this will.
No, we did not.
There were no surviving children born to or adopted by him after the date of the will. Is that right?
No.
And there was no marriage dissolved after the date of the will.
No.
And the will does not name the state of Texas or a government agency or a charity to receive anything under the will.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, the will does appoint you as executor of the estate, and you're asking the court to appoint you as independent executor, and you're telling the judge that you'll do a good job.
Yes, I am.
And you are legally qualified and not disqualified from being independent executor. Is that right?
That's correct.
And based on some of the new questions that we're hearing, I will ask you, have you ever been convicted of a felony?
No.
Okay. That's a good thing. All right, well, that's all we have, Your Honor.
Okay. And there's other children that are listed on the will as well? Is that correct?
As beneficiaries?
Yes, sir. Is there any others?
Do what? It was all to mom,
Oh,
all
okay.
his wife.
Everything was to mom. Okay. All right. All right. I don't see any problem there. And we will move forward today with the probate will for the letters of testimony and make Mr. Todd A. Bordelon the executor of the will. How many letters do you need at this time?
10.
10.
I'll provide 10 once I get the oath.
Yeah, once we get the oath, we can provide 10. We need the oath.
All
Okay.
right. We've got the oath here and he can sign it right here. We've got a notary
Okay.
here. Would like for him to do that at this time?
Yes, sir, if you would, if you do that at this time.
Okay, it's now been notarized, Your Honor.
All right, well, we really appreciate that. Now, what do they need to e-file that to you?
Mr. Randy, if you'll e-file that oath to us along with the $20 fee for the letters, I can mail them to you or they can pick them up. Which one do you prefer, mailed or picked up?
Mail is preferred. Thank you.
Okay, so I will mail the actual letters to your law firm and then you can distribute it to your client.
That'll be fine.
Do you have anything else for the court today?
I believe that's it, Your Honor.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Druitt. God bless y'all. And God bless you. And y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll
Thank
pray
you.
for rain.
Yes, sir. Lots of rain. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.